a business leader and you want to take your customer service to the next level, and you feel like your service and experience is not exactly where it needs to be, like it's not bad, neither is it great. Like there's still something missing. You feel like that there's something missing. It's just not the same. I can tell you it's just something little that you are missing, something so small that perhaps you have not paid attention to, and that's why that is the case. So I'm going to give you a simple framework that you can use, because when it comes to the customer experience, every habit builds or breaks the trust you are having with your customers. And so it's critical, it's important that if you're a business owner, a business leader, and you want to take things to the next level, there are two things that you have to do. You have to know the things that you have to elevate for your team, because you are focusing on service excellence, and that you want everyone on your team to feel empowered. And hopefully, you have given them the tools they need, you've given them the training, and you've given them the skill set. And so, elevating them is important. And so, what are some of the things that you need to eliminate from your experience? So, the framework is the elevate and eliminate framework, where you can use this simple framework to, in fact, elevate the experience you are currently delivering. So recently, I saw a video of a guy, a customer who had gone into an electronic shop, and this agent or attendant, in describing, I think that the customer had come in to get something, but it's like for some reason in this video they were talking about a particular camera, and the attendant went in just talking about how the camera is great, the camera is the best on the market, but then proceeds to tell the customer that the camera is something that you can use to record your customers. And so the customer was a bit confused and curious, like, why are you telling me this? Right. And in that moment, that simple or single habit did not help the business make the sale. I think it rather left the customer confused. Like, I'm coming here to get a camera, and you are telling me about the features and benefits, which is great, but like to go to the extent that I could actually record my neighbor and not be caught, and that it's not in the law, it's there's no law against it. I mean, that completely just turns the customer off. And so, what are some of those instances or events or moments happening within your customer journey, within your customer experience, that is turning customers off? And if you have any of those are the things that you want to eliminate. And if there are things that are good things that are happening, good things that are helping you always stay ahead of the customer, helping you differentiate yourself, stand out from the competition, and also help your customers know that you are the go-to brand and the one they can trust, then these are things that you have to elevate. And by elevating that, you are helping your team make them feel empowered. And in the process, hopefully, you are giving them the training that they need to be successful. And so it's critical that you understand the elevate and eliminate framework. So in this instance, or in this example with their electronic shop with this attendant, what they were doing there was oversharing, like completely oversharing. And people overshare. It's just a human nature. I think when we get passionate about the things that we care about, when we are passionate or love the things that we care about, we just lay it all out, and we love to talk, we love to explain and express ourselves. And sometimes that's not always the best, especially when it comes to the customer experience, because for the customer, they just want to focus on what is valuable for them and what is going to help them ensure that they have a great experience. And customers oftentimes don't care about that. And so oversharing can sometimes impact the experience that you're currently delivering. And so in oversharing, for example, in this case, the oversharing just throws the customer off. It throws everyone off, and the customer don't want to come back and do business with you again. That's an instance. But what are some of the things that are happening within your team that you feel like, wow, this is something that we can do. This is something that we can continuously improve, or this is something that we want to keep. This is something that we always want to do. So, in using this framework, you have to sit down with your team, or you have to just brainstorm and think about what are the great things happening? What are the great things happening within our team, within our organization that we want to continue? Because what you are doing, and if you are focusing on spending time on using this framework for your customer experience, what you are doing is crafting a unique identity for your company, for your business. Because when you create that identity, then that is something that everyone can rally around, your team and your customers, because now you're building trust and building loyalty in the process. And so, in your example, or in your case, like, what are some of the instances where employees are not doing things that perhaps you would expect, or that are not helping you with a customer experience? So let me give you some examples here with the elevate and eliminate examples here. So example is, there are instances where you don't want to say no to the customer. Now, there is a mantra, or there's a mindset when it comes to the experience, and there's a saying that goes, the answer is yes. Now, what's the question? Now, this is a mindset within a service led organization that focus purposefully on the experience they are delivering. And for them, they are wanting to do whatever it takes to help their customer. And so saying no, for example, is something that you want to eliminate. Like, if you can, including that in your vocabulary, taking that out of everything that you do. If you can eliminate saying no problem or no in your business, in your company, that will instantly elevate the experience that you are delivering. But also, there are some things that are happening, good things that are happening within your company, that you want to bring to the top. You want to elevate those things. You want to remind employees to do them. And what does that look like? And that's what you need to focus on. So saying no is something you want to eliminate completely. But then, could it be, uh, what what do you elevate in that process? And now it doesn't have to necessarily match, like, okay, we are not going to do this, but we have to do this. No, it's not about that at all. It's about, okay, these are the things that we are great at. These are the things that we are good at. These are the things that we want to see more of. And that helps your team feel empowered. And it gives them a clear identity, a clear roadmap on how to serve the customer. So if they cannot do this, then we expect this. That's what that is all about. And so, if saying no is something I want to eliminate in our company, then what is something that we can elevate? So it could be walking the customer to their car. I don't know, but whatever it is, or whatever works in your world. Okay, it could be smiling. It could be remembering a customer's name. It could be engaging with a customer when they come in. I mean, it could be anything that makes sense in your world, in your industry, in your company, in your business, and you think these are good practices, these are good habits, these are things you want to elevate in your business. You have to elevate them to help your team understand what they have to do, help them understand that this is who we are, and this is what we are going to do every single time. And in so doing, you are creating a culture, you're creating an identity, and it becomes easy for you to train other employees when they come in, because you've clearly defined what success looks like. You've clearly defined what is working for your team, or what you want your customers to feel, interact with, what you want your customers to enjoy when they do business with you. And so, by following the elevate and eliminate framework, you are making it easy for your employees to consistently deliver great experience. It's really as simple as that, without much work. But it's really going in and saying, as a company, as an organization, what is our identity? And then how are we going to ensure that we are always serving the customer at a high level, at a really high level? And another example of something that may go under the eliminate list would be like, sometimes you go into a organization, it's like you ask about something, and an employee is like, well, that's not my job. Clearly, that's a mindset that is not good for any company. Like, you don't want your employees responding like that. You want them to respond with confidence, and even if they don't know really, if it's not even their job, they should want to give an answer, or they should want to help you in ways that is productive. So it could be, well, maybe they refer you to the right person, or they transfer you to the right place, they find it for you. I mean, whatever that looks like in your world, it's extremely important that using this framework, it makes it easier to create and build habits that help you consistently build and develop a customer experience that customers rave about. Customers are excited to go and tell their friends and family something that they cannot get from anywhere but just with you. And that's what you want. And so your action step, if you want to consistently deliver great experience, is simply taking 10 minutes, 15, 30 minutes, whatever works, whatever makes sense, and then begin to think about all the good things happening, that you love, all the good things that you love, and all the bad things that perhaps you are not so keen of. And then create a list. Just say, okay, these are the things that we would like to elevate more. These are the things that we would like to improve, or we would like to stick to. These are the things that identify us. These are the things that make us who we are. And then just focus on doing them. I mean, it's really simple. If you are following the elevate and eliminate framework, it's so much easier to ensure that you are delivering a consistently great customer experience. It doesn't have to take much. It doesn't take a lot, but it's really about you being intentional about the experience that you want to deliver. And if your team understand and know what is expected of them, it's so much easier. It's so much easier because you are creating an identity. That is what it's all about. You are creating an identity. And so what identity are you creating? What are you putting out in the marketplace? And that's what it's all about. What is the one thing you are going to elevate in your business? What habits, what vocabularies, uh, what whatever it is. I mean, whatever makes sense in your world. And what are the things that you are going to eliminate in your business? What does that look like? Are there any visuals, any vocabularies, any signs, any uh, what actions, any attitudes, whatever it is, whatever makes sense in your world, you want to ensure that you clearly define it. Because if you don't define it, you cannot expect it from your team. You have to clearly define, well, this are the things that we are going to elevate. And here's an interesting thing. When you have this list in place, when you have your eliminate and elevate list in place, where you've clearly defined what is expected, who we are, and what is expected of us to do every single time, you are creating empowerment within your team. Because now no one feels confused, no one is confused. Everyone knows exactly what they have to do. And everyone knows what good looks like. Everyone knows what great looks like. Everyone knows when they are going above and beyond, or when they are going as outside of that, and what exactly they need to do. And so it's critical. So if you elevate things and if you clearly define what should be eliminated, you are empowering them by in the process. Because let me not get ahead of myself. Because when you empower them, what you're also doing is like you inspire them to do what is great. And now other people see it. Like other people see, oh, okay, it's okay, I can do this. Oh, I'm not going to get in trouble. Oh, okay, this is real. So when leaders begin to walk the talk, that's what I'm saying essentially. When leaders begin to walk the talk and employees see that, now, because you've elevated things and clearly defining or created this list, now employees feel empowered. In the process, you are equipping them as well, because now they feel like, oh, they have the tools to be successful, they have the training, they have the skill set, and now they have the mindset to really do what is best for the customer. And that's what it's all about. It's really, really simple. If you want to take your customer service to the next level and really truly be known for to be the brand that customers love, enjoy, and want to do business with, rave about, talk to, and want to tell their friends and families, just create and eliminate and elevate list. What is it within your company that you love, that you enjoy, that you want to continue, that you wish everyone within your team did it? If you wish there was something that everyone within your company did, then put it on your elevate list. If there are things that you want gone, then put it in your on your eliminate list. And it's as simple as that. And then go ahead and train it. That's it. If you do these two things, if you use this framework, I mean, you will have a level of consistency that your peers, your competitors cannot keep up with. And it's the secret sauce. It's truly as simple as that. Follow the framework, develop and define what great looks like, understand that this is going to help your team deliver consistency, but more so it's going to build trust with your customers and ultimately loyalty. If you found this video useful, valuable, just go ahead and like the video and let me know your thoughts in the comment. Let me know the things you will be elevating and the things that you will be eliminating in your business so you can deliver a consistently great customer service, great customer experience, because you deserve it, your customers deserve it, and your business deserves it. Because when your customers have a great experience, then you are more likely going to increase your profits, stand up from the competition, and grow your business. I mean, who doesn't want that? If there are no questions, I'll see you in the next video. Have a great one.